I feel like we are on the right track.
This guy is pushing, so if I want to keep my position, I need to make sure that I push as much as him.
I enjoy actually these challenges. Is the plan working?
The plan is
Mahindra Racing are one of the most followed teams in Formula E. Unsurprising given that the outfit has been in the series since the very beginning. History runs through the veins of Mahindra, who are currently on a journey to try and get back to the top of the series.
Racing News 365 caught up with their drivers, Edoardo Mortara and Nyck de Vries, as well as team principal Frederick Bertrand, to find out how the team has gotten on this season. Nyck, we're here in London. Season finale, I don't quite know where the year's gone. It seems to have gone an absolute flash. For you, of course, this has been your comeback year to Formula E. How have you found the year and obviously making your comeback with Mahindra?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously very challenging as well. We knew that ahead of the season, but I think we've done a lot of good work and notable progress. In the last couple of events, we've been more, let's say, consistently appearing in the duels. And yeah, overall, I'm very much enjoying the work together with the team. It's a real great group of people, and very happy with my car crew. So yeah, truly enjoying the work we do together. Obviously, we're here to do better than where we are, but yeah, I believe that over time we'll be able to get there, and this season was probably about laying the foundation of that.
Fred, it's been a season that's gone so fast, it feels, but for Mahindra it started in the worst way possible, the fire in Valencia that no one saw coming. You have on the cars Together We Ride, and it feels like that's what Mahindra have done this season, to go from such a big setback like that to now being a team that can compete both for the points in the races and also quite often now in the duels in qualifying.
yeah, you remember me things I wanted to forget, to be honest. We never imagined that we would have to start from so low, but on the other side, it has helped structuring the team maybe in a faster way, because it created a lot of involvement from everyone, a lot of motivation from everyone, and a lot of understanding what was the situation. And right now, what has been exciting is to see that everybody reacted in a way where no one get desperated, no one get discouraged. Everyone kept on pushing, thinking that we maybe need to push even more than what we should have done. And on the other side, the positive aspect is that all the new members of the team have had kind of an accelerated system of getting involved and getting additional input to the team. So in a way, that has been a very tough start, but then the season went in a way that we could probably have hoped to be a little bit better at the beginning, because we struggled to score points and to transform good results which were coming into points, which is always what people look at. So you do well, we know internally that we do better, we know that we are improving, but until the points are coming on the final scorecard, then you cannot show so much. And then came the pole position from Edo, and that at that moment really made everybody relief, very hardly working on making better for sure for the future, but that was an achievement.
And all of a sudden you had pole position in Berlin. We spoke to you before that, so we're going to take some of that credit. But it's been such a good rise from the team this second half of the season.
We had quite a lot of up and downs, but generally speaking, I think that you can clearly see a trend that we are going in a better direction. We seem to have unlocked more and more performance out of the car that we were using this year. Yeah, and it makes me feel actually quite positive and optimistic for the future. It's definitely been difficult, and the guys, engineers, did spend quite a lot of time actually analyzing data, making sure that we were developing the systems in the right direction. It was not easy, but I think that we managed to do that quite good.
We kept growing. More qualifying results which were going to duels all the time, better points during the races, maximum scoring points in some races. Still some downs because it's not an easy way, but definitely the progression has been not as fast as we wanted, but as high as we wanted. And you said it was a short season. I would say yes, and I would say too short, because I would love that we have a few additional events now so that we can keep showing that we are now back into the game, and we are in a way positioned much better to compete with the top teams. in quali for sure, but even in the races, which is also new.
I'm proud of our team, proud to be part of this group of people because it did go through some changes at the end of last year. It came off a difficult season last year, so it wasn't easy to regroup, and certainly the start of the season was challenging, and we were discovering, exploring, but slowly the pieces are coming together, and we are still not where we want to be, and we still have a lot of work to do, but every day we make progress, and it's great to see that everyone has stayed so united and dedicated to the plan and the program.
And obviously for you personally, you only joined this team this year coming from Maserati. How has that transition been for you? Have you enjoyed your first year with Mahindra, and what have you made of the team atmosphere and environment, the way that the team stuck together through what was quite a difficult start to the season?
I've enjoyed it very much. So, of course, you have the results on one side that they've not been like great. I had better seasons in Formula E, but I think that it's more a question of the journey that we're having all together. And I enjoy actually these challenges where, it's not starting, perfectly, but then you're, with work and with dedication of everyone, you're actually improving, the situation. And it's something that actually even like people outside, can see. I enjoy very much like working with the team. I think in terms of environment, it's a really cool environment, to work in, and I'm definitely enjoying actually working with my engineers and mechanics.
There's been a lot of new faces in the team. Obviously, 2 new drivers for this season in Nyck and Edo. Obviously, a lot of new faces as well in the garage and obviously behind the scenes. How impressed have you been by how quickly so many people have quickly gelled into the team and just the general team atmosphere as the season has progressed?
I think atmosphere has progressed from day one. As soon as we had the names of the drivers joining us for the season, it was already a big fresh air coming. Then having Jeremy joining, then having a few new engineers, that really helped changing the atmosphere and the spirit. What we have seen also is that we have included in the team a lot of young guys, very young engineers, and then they come with also that fresh approach. There is no limit for them. They are ready to push night and day. And this is pushing everyone because everyone looks at the guy sitting on the other side and say, oh, this guy is pushing. So if I want to keep my position, I need to make sure that I push as much as him. And this has been done in the right spirit, not in the spirit of saying, oh, I don't want someone to push me, but more in the spirit, oh, if he's doing, I can do it also. So that spirit really came very quickly into the team.
How proud have you been of the way the team has turned things around? Because obviously the start of the year was tough. Points weren't necessarily on the radar, whereas now you're heading into races thinking, a top 10's possible.
Yeah, so as I said, like Formula E is always unpredictable. Scoring points has always been, our goal, like since the start of the season. We know that some racetracks are actually they fit better, the powertrain that we have. We know that in terms of efficiency, we are going to be a bit better. I'm saying this because like Portland, for example, where we had our best result of the year, we kind of like knew before going there that it was our best chance. And we actually managed to score some good points.
The moment that has been transformed into pole position and points for sure helped that spirit to come from a spirit to a kind of a confirmation that the spirit was there, but now we are also able to do things and able to win. That was probably that big moment where the spirit changed from we do big efforts, let's see, to we do big efforts and it works.
There's still a gap, with the front runners, but I believe that we have shown, like during the year, that we've closed that gap. And I think that this is the most important thing. Hopefully, working hard as we did, this year during the off-season will make us close, that gap even more. And I hope that at some point we are going to be able, to challenge, the first positions, to challenge the front runners.
Having Nyck, Edo pushing also on their own side with different ways of pushing has been also very, very helpful. And then Jeremy's impact is huge, and the way we bring people to think that now we can do it has been definitely the game changer.
And of course, Fred's kind of vision in the Mahindra Masterplan, if you want to put it that way, has always been looking at 3.5 and obviously hopefully starting to rise back towards the top across the next 2 seasons. How confident are you in the team that it is going to be possible?
Well, what I've seen so far from the team is been very impressive. Like how we've been able to kind of build our season. But obviously we need hardware to support us with that. And I hope that our new hardware will offer us that opportunity and that step we are looking for to be more competitive around top 5, I would say, top 7. And then, longer term, obviously, there will be bigger changes. But, I believe we can.
And just finally, is the plan working?
The plan is on its way and it will work.
Good man. Thank you very much, Fred. And there you have it. Mahindra's master plan is still in fruition and taking on its next steps as they look ahead to the future. This has been RacingNews365.com. My name has been Nyck Golding and still is Nyck Golding. We will see you for the next video. See you later.